walang kinalaman sa ICC. Okay, but let me clarify. Okay? Walang kinalaman sa ICC. Pero kung dumating ang ICC warrant, then we will act on it. Okay, but this has nothing to do with the ICC warrant.
June Veneracion po from GMA 7. Good morning. Sa unang-unang hapon, diba, inanunsyo nyo na silbi ng subpoena ang CIDG para kay Senator Bato. Ngayon po ba, can you confirm kung na-serve na yung subpoena na yun?
Give me 1 minute, hanapin ko yung...
Pwede kayo sa
Handa ako dyan. Ikaw, June, alam ko na style mo eh. Pag alam ko na style mo. Diba? Ikaw, nag-iipay ka lagi ng bulaga para sa akin eh. Hindi tayo nag-aaway. Diba? Lagi naman tayong... Okay, let me read it in its entirety. Okay? Regarding investigation of the facts and circumstances surrounding the alleged EJ case in Davao Region, based on the House of Representatives Quad Committee hearings and the revelations made in public interviews by SOT Arturo Castañas. Reference number 2026-LD-259. Subpoena Ducis Tecum. Honorable Ronald Bato Marapon de la Rosa, Senator. Room 516 and 11 in the GSIS Building Financial Center. Block 27, Lot 6, Monterrey Subdivision, Barangay Magon, Davao City, Davao del Sur, and or Barangay Bato, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. Meetings. By virtue of the authority vested in me by Republic Act number 10973, you are hereby directed to appear on May 14, 2028 at 10 a.m. before Police Lieutenant Colonel Jerome J. Barganton, Officer in Charge, Major Crimes Investigation and Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, located at Camp Rafael Crame, Quezon City, and then therefore clarify matters, execute a sworn affidavit, submit documents, and other relevant information in connection with the subject investigation being conducted by this group. Failure to comply without adequate cause or valid justification shall be ground in the filing of our case for indirect contempt of court against you under Rule 71, Revised Rules of Court in relation to Section 1 of RA 10973. Ordered, signed by Robert A. Morico, Police Major General Director, CIDG.
So yan po ay nasilbi na.
Yes, it has been served in his office and his residence.
Sir, nakalagay kasi doon na kung hindi siya magpapakita, meron provision doon na indirect contempt?
Yes, direct contempt.
Okay. Pero si Senator Bato po isa Senado nga po hindi nagpapakita eh. Ano pa kaya sa CID?
Well, sa Senado naman is an obligation but not compulsory. Pwede naman sila mag-leave, pwede di pumasok. Di ba na discretion na yun? But this is a direct subpoena sa kanya.
Sa publiko pong nagtatanong, ano po bang gusto nyong ma-achieve? Sorry?
Okay lang. First step natin to eh. Yung ini-investigate kasi ang EJK, walang maglabas ng mga data tungkol sa mga nangyari. For example, ang Bulacan, in-erase lahat ng records. In-erase lahat yan. Metro Manila, marami mga substation, yung mga cause of death, in-erase nila. Diba? So, this is the first step in determining kung bakit gano'n na nangyari nung panahon na yun.
Again, wala pong kinalaman sa ICC. Ito.
Walang kinalaman sa ICC. Okay, but let me clarify. Okay? Walang kinalaman sa ICC. Pero kung dumating ang ICC warrant, then we will act on it. Okay, but this has nothing to do with the ICC warrant.
At as we speak, wala pong secret or public warrant. Kasi May nagsasabi na iba yun, iba ito.
Again, kung dumating, we will enforce. But as far as we are concerned, wala pa kami nakikitang clear copy and official copy of the warrant. So for me, it does not stand as official hanggang makuha namin.
Thank you, sir.
Inumpisahan niya ni Jun. Okay. Sir, dami niyong hinahanap eh. Ang dami. Ano ho ba nagpapahirap sa inyo? Bakit hindi natin mahuli itong mga ito? Ano ho kulang ganon?
Well, number one, we have 7,000 islands. Diba? Number two, we have a porous border down south. Number three, yung mga tao hinahanap namin, maraming pera yan at maraming paraan. Si Atong Ang, muntik na tayo matalaga namin nahuli nun. For the information of the body, may red notice na labang kay Bantag, may red notice na labang kay Atong Ang, may red notice na labang kay Dumlao. May red notice na. Yung kay Saudi ko, it was filed September 2025. Hindi pa ginagrant ang red notice niya. Okay, so complied na lahat yun. Now, kahapon nandun si Colonel sa command conference namin. Kaya medyo binolja ko na yung mga pulis natin. Sabi ko, 200,000 kayo. Alam naman di nyo kaya hanapin 3 tao lang, di ba? Galingan nyo na. Di ba? Ayun ang my direct, my exact words. Galingan nyo na. 200,000 kayo, totoo lang kalaban nyo, hindi nyo magawa. Di ba? Gawin nyo na. So ngayon, mas intensified ang drive nila para mahanap sila.
Sir, hindi ka nagbibigay sa mga otoridad ng deadline kasi baka matapos ang termino ni...
Hindi naman. There's no need for a deadline. They will do their best. Yung deadline na yan, it will only lead to more consequences. Pero we will do our best. Gagawin nila yan.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, bukod ho kay...
Dali. Jun, ikaw talaga wala kang mic. Tumandali ka. Napaisip ka bigla. Colonel, kailan lumabasin kaya Atong Ang yung kanyang red notice? Kahapon na sa report natin yun di ba? Kailan lumabasin? No, pero kailan lumabas yung red notice? Dati pa di ba? Siguro mga, if I'm not mistaken, mga January this year. January this year yung red notice. Kung di ako nagkakamali mga January this year. Pero may red notice na para sa kanya.
Sir, bukod ko kay Senator Bato, meron po bang mga kasalukuyan at dating opisyal ng pamahalaan na isasagpina ang DILG?
Yes, they will follow. Malapit na. Hindi ko po na ipapangalan. We will start with the tip of the spear. Tapos we will go down further.